talked to our icebreaker captains who have been patrolling the Arctic their entire career, 20, 30 years. They tell me that there's a lot more open water, but the significant thing that they're seeing is a lot less multi-year ice, and that's that thick ice that builds up over the years. And they're seeing greatly reduced multi-year ice up in the Arctic. And so we have to go ahead and deal with the increased human activity that the open water brings. We need icebreakers that can operate up here. We have 3 of them, Coast Guard Cutter Healy, Polar Sea, and Polar Star. The Polar Sea and Polar Star are both broken right now, and I hope to get the Polar Sea back in operation probably by next June. The Polar Star probably 2013. But we need icebreakers to operate in the Arctic, both for persistent presence. We have to have presence up there to protect our claims for the future, sovereignty claims, extended continental shelf claims under UNCLOS law of the sea. And we just need persistent presence. We need to have U.S. vessels with U.S. scientists operating in the U.S. Arctic conducting research. An interesting thing that's happening that I'm seeing in the Arctic is watching Russia. Russia is really concentrating on making a maritime transportation route above Russia and making it economically viable. They just had a ship this year carrying about, I don't know, 70, 80, 90,000 metric tons of gas condensate from Murmansk area all the way through the Bering Strait to the Far East. Last year they had a ship that went from South Korea to Murmansk going the other way, carrying industrial parts. Next year they're talking about 7 to 8 oil-type tankers, ice-reinforced hulls transiting above Russia. And I see Russia continue to press forward with making a viable maritime transportation route above Russia. Now, why does that concern Alaskans? The reason is because there's one way in and out of the Arctic Ocean for over half the world, and that's the Bering Strait. The Bering Strait will end up becoming a significant marine highway in the future. And we're seeing it with Russia, the way they're promoting this maritime transportation route above Russia right now today.